So I'm going to go one by one and try and unpack the reasons why I think people don't vote. First off, like a lot of people, the 2016 election is I think it is mischaracterized quite a bit. That most people that voted for Clinton that look at Trump voters think that they approved of all of the worst parts of his absolutely terrible and toxic personality and personal being, his own moral code. Um, and most of the people on the right that voted for Trump look at Clinton supporters and think they completely signed off on her corruption and all of her flaws. The truth of the vast majority of both sides is that they were voting for the lesser of two evils. They did not like either candidate. They were voting against what they thought was worse, not who they thought was better. And that's a huge difference, and we all need to accept that and really put that into practice, because I think there's a lot of hate that comes from that fundamental misunderstanding. So first off, I think why we got Clinton and Trump was because of the race to the bottom of the party system, where we're attacking the other side and making them look worse. And you make politics so toxic that the best candidates don't want to get involved because it's so terrible. So I think that's part of the reason why we had a low voter turnout, part of the reason why things are so toxic. In terms of voting itself, first off, I'll address people that don't vote generally as a rule. First off, if you need evidence that voting works and that it's not corrupt and that the outcomes are not predetermined, Donald Trump is president. I think that's evidence enough. No one would have assumed that Donald Trump would be the guy that they would want. Hillary Clinton was the establishment candidate. Everyone can agree on that. If it was rigged, Hillary Clinton would have won. Donald Trump won. I think with many elements of the establishment system working against him. So there's proof for you there that voting works, number one. Number two, it's only a few hours out of your life every 2 or 4 years. I think it's worth your time, because let's take for example the federal level elections in every 4 years for the president and such. That affects what you vote for, affects 330 million people's lives. So it matters that the right person wins. So we need to be involved for that reason alone. But even more than that, it's not just the impact, but that's why you should vote. Now, going beyond that, I'm going to try and make this a channel of conversation, a series of conversation, not a demonization channel. I'm not going to hate on anybody. I'm not going to be vicious. I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to try and be kind and honest and just talk about the issues in the best way that I know how. So for the people that are disenfranchised by the political system because of its viciousness, I hope this can be a good home for you guys. And I hope that this can be a good place for that type of for the appropriate type of political discourse to take place.